Welcome to Fairycore, where we have a lot to do today. The first thing we are going to be doing is a little bit of building, as I want to get a permanent nether portal set up for us. I always tend to neglect doing permanent nether portals and making them look nice until the very end of my Minecraft series, whatever that series may be that I'm doing at the time, and the nether portals I'm always using throughout are always really ugly and, you know, just the basic portal. And right over there, that is the portal I have been using to get to the nether this whole time. And this one is very far away from our home, so I have to travel a bit just to get to the nether. So getting it closer to our base will be really efficient for us. So we're gonna finally go ahead and just break this one to start out. That way we can use the obsidian here for our next portal. And I will come back at some point and get rid of the rest. So now we're gonna go and build a brand new nether portal that will be a permanent one. So we gotta make it look fancy and make it fit in with the rest of the area. So let's go and collect some materials for our new nether portal. And now all the materials have been collected. These are all the materials we are going to be using, which conveniently all fit in my inventory. But now, the place we are going to be building this nether portal is going to be right down here in this area that I cleared out. I figured this would be a perfect spot since it's close to the house, but it's also down more, so it brings something this way. And I don't know, I just like the spot. So let's get to building. And now we can light it. And we have our permanent nether portal. I also added the path down, so it's now connected to the rest of our area. So now we're gonna quickly go into the nether just to check where our portal leads us. Okay, this is in a different spot than our other one, but I think it's better because it's closer to the ground. But now with our beautiful nether portal finished, it is on to our next task of the day. In my ender chest, I have gathered materials for us to go to the end and fight the ender dragon. The main reason being I really want some purple, because it would go really well with the rest of our area since our area uses a lot of purple. Also, it would be really nice to have shulker boxes and even elytra, but the elytra we aren't too worried about. I will definitely get one, but I don't know if I'm gonna be using it too much, maybe every now and then. So we're gonna take our ender pearls and our blaze rods, and we're going to craft our very first Eye of Ender. That way we can see which direction this end portal is. Oh, it's this way, I guessed right. Alright. So now we just need to travel this way until we reach the Stronghold. Alright, it went down over here somewhere. I don't see it anywhere. So I'm gonna guess that this is the spot. So I guess we dig down. Oh, there it is. We almost missed it. Now let's quickly find this portal so we can get in and out of here. Oh, here we are. So now we're gonna make a quick nether portal so we can get back to the end quickly. Whoa, this is actually a nice spot. There's another fortress right there. And now let's just make this the... Oh wait, I forgot the pearls. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh. Oh no, I'm one short. Oh no. Okay, I gotta run home for that last blaze powder, and then I'll be back. You know what? This nether fortress is about to come in really handy, because instead of walking all the way back home, we can just get a blaze from here. I just need one blaze rod. Any blazes around? Hey, nether wart. I don't think I have any of this. Yes, okay. We can get out of here now. Alright, now let's make this quick. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Just going this way. Okay, let's get to work. Here we go. Goodbye. The best part about this, getting the XP. And we'll take this, I guess. Alright, let's go get an elytra. We now have an elytra, a ton of XP, 11 shulker boxes, an unlimited supply of purple, and some other fun things from the end as well. But now that we have gotten our end adventure over with, it is time that we focus on the most important part of today's episode. Right here, we have a skeleton farm down here. I've been using this since the very beginning of the world, and it is really ugly, and these chests fill up with items really quickly. So what I want to do is get this room looking nice, as well as get a building up top to put a better way down and hide this hideous ladder, and a way to transport the items up out of this room to the surface, so I don't have to keep coming down here every time I need bones. So up here, this is right next to our tree that we built, and it's kind of on the edge of the flower forest, which will be good to bring something over to this part of it. Before we can do anything, we need to clear out all of these trees. That way we can see what type of land we are working with. And the trees are cleared, so we can actually see what we are working with. So I am estimating that the hole where the items are going to come up from down below is going to be right here, meaning we are going to be building the building around this spot. So we are going to do some terraforming, that way we can get a nice clear place to build. So most of what we need to do is clear out this hill, fill in a few holes, and actually flattening the area to fit our building. So this is the area that we are working with now. I went and added the bubble column all the way down to bring the items up. So whenever we're down below killing skeletons, the items will go into a hopper, into a dropper, and then shoot into the bubble column, and then it'll just get brought up to the surface. So now that we have the bubble column, we just need the building to put the chest system in, meaning it is material gathering time. So, starting off at our tree farm area, we need to gather pale oak logs for trapdoors and slabs, strip cherry logs, crimson logs for slabs, planks, stairs, trapdoors, and pressure plates. Then to the mines for diorite, amethyst clusters, and a ton of redstone. And finally, we need to travel to the end for chorus fruit to make purple blocks, pillars, slabs, and stairs. And with our first time using shulker boxes to gather materials, we have everything we will need for this building. So we can now start building it. We are going to start by adding bone blocks for the back and front walls, as well as adding a front window. We will be using purple blocks for the side walls. Now that we have the shape of our building, we will be using crimson planks, stairs, slabs, and trapdoors to outline the building. And to fill in the holes, we will be using magenta terracotta for the roof. We cannot forget about a door, so we will be using a cherry door with stripped cherry logs next to it, and using pale oak trapdoors and slabs to give the door a bit of decoration. And finally, we will be adding some large amethyst buds and amethyst clusters to add decoration to the build. And now we have this brand new building where I have went and put in our brand new storage system. So this is where the chests are, where all of our bones are going to go in. There are a lot of chests, but I don't expect us to use them all. I always like to have more chests in a system than we need. That way we have maximum amount of space that we probably won't ever be using. So this is all of the redstone for it. It is a system, so only bones are going to be going in these chests. Anything else like the arrows, armor, bows, anything like that are gonna go on this ice and go to the netherrack where there will be some fire down here. This is my first time using one of these systems. It's really cool. Thanks to Seaman for showing me how to set one of these up. I will show you that bones go in here. As you can see, it goes in the hopper. 41 bones in here, and then some buttons, so only bones go in there. And so if you throw like a torch, that's not gonna go in there. But now we need to set up the rest of it. That way we can get the water in and the flint and all of that. So this is what I did for the decorations up here. We added this wall. I also added some amethyst with amethyst clusters to just give this wall something else. We got all our chests here. I added a little table here with a kind of hidden crafting table right here, just so it's out of the way. We got some pink carpet. And then over here we have some shelves with our way down to the skeleton farm. So in this one is obviously the way up, and then we have the way down. So let's go down. And as you can see, I added shroom lights with stripped cherry logs and pink glass. And then here we have the hallway to the skeleton farm. So I used stripped pale oak logs for the walls, purple for the floor, and then amethyst for the ceiling. Then over here we have a bedroom. That way I don't have to keep putting my bed down and stuff like that when I am down here in the skeleton farm for a while. So we just have a little room right here that I can sleep in. And then in here is our skeleton farm. So this room is very decorated. I did purple and purple pillars for the walls, pale oak planks for the floor, as well as a strip of amethyst. And then on the end walls, I did stripped crimson logs for just something different. Then as you can see, we have the skeletons dropping down here, and I even added tinted glass. That way we can see the skeletons, and as you can see, I decorated in there as well. That way it didn't look ugly. But I also added this trap door here because sometimes when I kill the skeletons, the arrows and bones and stuff get in my inventory. So this way we can kill them, and then we can make sure all of it goes into the hopper before we release the XP. But I think having these cherry leaves on the ceiling is probably my favorite part because you get all of the cherry particles here falling down, which is really cool. But that is our skeleton farm makeover done. I also did a little bit outside of the skeleton build. I added a path all the way over connecting us to the main path. So that is all connected, and I went and added trees around and bone mealed the grass to get grass and flowers around. That way it didn't look plain and empty. But that is now the skeleton farm building complete. With that being said, this is going to conclude this episode of Fairycore. This was such a fun episode. I hope you guys did enjoy all of the stuff we did. I really love how this skeleton building and the skeleton farm turned out, and I'm really glad that we now have a better looking skeleton farm than just a hole down to it. If you did enjoy, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe down below, and join us on our adventures. But until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!